Ah yes, school's out. Everybody's so excited to finally get a little break from all their studies and just relax. Kick up their feet, drink some lemonade, possibly read a good book, or stop being lazy and get caught up on the actual RWBY series. But nonetheless, have a good summer. Unless you're Team RWBY.
You got your granny hairs all up in my brush.
Granny hairs? At least I brushed my hair. Your hair looks like it hasn't been brushed in a year.
Oh.
Maybe that's because every time you do, you throw a tantrum.
Take that back.
Okay, guys! That is the last straw!
Now, Professor Osmond, you told me to create a summer story, so here it is. Most of it I was alone, reading all kinds of books, fiction and nonfiction. But I did have one night at Yang and Ruby's house, and I will never forget it.
Yes, I can't believe school's out. And my little sister didn't know you were at school with us. Oh, you're growing up so fast.
Yeah, I am gonna miss all the crazy adventures that we had, though, and the people we had.
Oh, come on, RWBY. It's not like a dragon's gonna destroy the school or something. You'll see them next year.
I mean, I guess you're right. And while summer's out, we can have awesome adventures like we did then, and training, and ha!
Do y'all like the beach?
I love the beach. Oh my gosh, I just got the cutest new bathing suit.
Oh, chatter!
Guys!
It's gonna be so fun.
Yes, I can't wait!
Really
Oh my goodness!
Hi, Ruby.
John? How long have you been there?
All of it. I wasn't spying on Weiss, but...
Oof.
Don't worry, though. They'll come back. They're your team. But in the meantime, maybe you and I could hang out.
What about Team Juniper?
You're not the only one that got left alone. Nora and Ren are doing their own thing, and Pyrrha is visiting her grandmother.
Ooh, sounds fun!
Not at all. And the nicest way possible, Pyrrha says that a visit with her grandmother is like a stab in the chest.
Oof number 2.
So there RWBY was, all alone as her friends went to the beach, until late at night.
I can't believe Blake.
Why? What'd she do?
She ate my tuna sandwich.
I mean, she is a cat.
She had her own. Also, don't laugh. That's rude.
Well, I mean, did you talk to her about it?
No, I'm not going to talk to someone who steals other people's sandwiches. Good night.
Now, although I do love tuna sandwiches, and yes, I know what you must be thinking. Blake ate the tuna sandwich. And I might have, or I might have not. That's up to some debate. And, yeah, but listen, people who eat other people's tuna sandwiches, pure evil, pure evil. I can't believe she'd suspect me of that.
Ah, yes. Operation Prank Team RWBY is underfoot. After all, I might not get another season to do it.
With me and Yang on no speaking terms, things began to grow apart from there.
Later.
Package for Crow.
Oh my god, what is he like? Weiss! It's so good to see you!
Of course, who else would it be? What's wrong, RWBY?
Well, I may be okay, but I know that my sister isn't. Yeah, Yang. Okay, so she's been blaming people for all this stuff. Like this morning, Zwei uses his own toothbrush, but she's tried to blame Zwei for using her toothbrush, but Zwei specifically has his own toothbrush, and I don't even know what the deal is.
The dog?
Yeah,
Okay, that's weird. Why did you invite me here?
to help.
How am I gonna do that?
Like this.
And so they talked for hours, and Yang finally got ready for bed, and you'll never believe what happens next.
A homemade strawberry sunrise turned this frown upside down. Now, where are the bendy straws? Guess I'll go get it from my room.
Oh, this'll be good.
12 seconds later.
Whoa! Yang? Yang? That's weird. I thought I heard something. Ugh. Just like Yang leave her dishes out. Goodness.
Hey, I found the bendy straw. You!
Me?
Yes, you. You drank my strawberry sunrise.
No, I didn't.
Then who did?
I don't know, but it wasn't me.
Well, Ruby's not here, Blake's not here, and neither of them are holding an empty glass.
I don't know, but not me.
Liar!
What?
Get out.
Excuse me?
Get out.
What is with this house? Dogs using toothbrushes and weapons coming out of nowhere?
Maybe now would be a good time for some
Ruby Chitty!
Reports of a cat burglar being on the prowl in Vale have flooded the police department this week. Whether these claims are legitimate or merely a yarn, citizens are encouraged to stay indoors.
Really? You guys think I'm the cat burglar just because I'm part cat? Real mature of you guys. Real mature. I have half a mind to report you guys to Glinda. What you're doing is profiling.
Breaking news. Police have engaged the alleged cat burglar in a high-speed chase. The suspect is fleeing on a yellow motorcycle with what appears to be a cartoonishly large amount of stolen goods falling from the bike. What will they think of next? Back to you, Cyril.
So I said Bumblebee,
Hey, guys.
more like...
Guess who we found?
Hello again. Pura? How are you here? Are you okay?
What do you mean?
I watched you die! Nope! Never happened! But Pura is fine. Everything is fine. Nothing bad happened. Ever.
So you guys want to keep making short comedy segments?
That sounds lovely.
And we're back. To continue the story, Weiss almost got kicked out of Ruby's house that night, so Weiss and Ruby needed some true advice.
So, how are you feeling?
Horrible. Yang isn't acting like herself at all.
And what about you, Ruby?
Well, I wish my sister would go back to the same old sister she used to be.
I see.
So how do we fix this?
I have absolutely no idea.
What?
It sounds like a major problem between you guys, so I really recommend going to a therapist about it. But I totally know someone who can help.
Okay.
He's like the smartest guy ever.
Hey, Rin! Okay, so Weiss and Ruby are with me, and they are a hot mess. The team is fighting terrible, awful, like unfixable. But I know that you could totally fix this because we were just talking about this the other day. What? No. Come on, hold on. I'm gonna put you on speakerphone.
Nora, I don't remember.
We were just talking about this. You mentioned that when friends are fighting, you want to get them all together in the same place at like a party or a sleepover, and then they'll just start talking and work it out themselves.
Nora, are you mistaking me for another person?
No, you mentioned that like when they're together, they're gonna be upset and it's gonna be messy, but it'll all be better in the end, and they'll become better, closer friends.
Wait, Nora, I
Thank you so much, Rin. I knew I could call you and depend on you. Love you. Bye.
So is that what we're gonna do?
Uh-huh.
Plan a sleepover.
Yeah.
With Blake and Yang.
See ya, amiga.
When and how?
I have no idea.
Tonight at 6 p.m. at Ruby's house so Yang won't notice.
Have you been eavesdropping?
A little.
Okay, so how do you propose we get Blake back here? She ran off.
I got this.
Hey, Blake, Huntress to Huntress, can you do me a favor? There's a brand new novel in it for you if you do.
package for Crow.
Hey, I brought tea. Hey, I didn't know you liked tea this much.
You're actually here. How? I told you I could help. Well, come in. All right, so we're.
Look, Kate, are you gonna take your... Whoa, Blake?
Son, what are you doing here?
Great, so you guys know each other.
You could say we've met a few times.
Great! Want to join our sleepover to help my sister's explosive tendencies? Double great! Come on in! Welcome to the bandwagon.
Bandwagon? What bandwagon?
Ruby! Why is it my toothbrush again?
Well, the story behind that is that my sister thinks that her toothbrush is the dog's toothbrush for some reason. I don't know how many strawberry sunrises she's had, but Jesus! Okay, so Zwine has his own toothbrush. He knows it's his toothbrush. And he wouldn't use hers because she has her own toothbrush and he knows better. Like, seriously, he was taught better than that. He was raised better than that. And he is better than that. She needs to stop.
So, sit anywhere?
Yeah, just take a seat anywhere.
Okay.
All right, back to business.
Hi, I noticed that Blake wasn't here in the room, so I'm just gonna let you guys know what's going on. It's me, John, by the way. Basically, Ruby is explaining her plans to the new members.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Are we gonna do a pillow fight? Makeup?
What?
Nothing.
So it's settled. We're having a sleepover! Yeah! How did this even happen? Who wants to play board games?
I brought Gungi.
Yes. I love card games.
I do a meme go fish.
I suppose I have nothing to lose.
You're supposed to put two cards together.
Two cards.
Yeah, and then when you put them down, you just count as
There's
many
a
as you have at the end. It's
separate
real
person,
simple,
right?
honestly.
I don't know. How lovely. Team Ruby, Nora, Sun are all having a great time together. But as any good reader knows, things are not as always peachy as they seem.
I need to go freshen up a bit. Okay, really quickly. I want to thank you all for coming. I think we all needed this, even you, even though...
Definitely.
Tell me about it. Delivering mail was such a pain.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Perfect. Oh. Come on, Yang, it's fun in here.
I'll be there in a sec. I just look like a wreck right now. Oh no.
What?
Should we invest in Bitcoin?
I think we should really invest in
That's
Bitcoin.
so looking for an adventure.
Like I read on Clickhole that like it's a
Yang! We've been waiting this whole time for you. Where have you been?
You've got some explaining to do, Ice Queen.
I did not use your brush. Maybe your hair is turning white because you've been such a drama queen this weekend.
Excuse me? You got your granny hairs all up my brush.
Granny hairs? At least I brush my hair. Your hair looks like it hasn't been brushed in a year.
Oh.
Maybe that's because every time you do, you throw a tantrum.
Take that back.
Okay, guys! That is the last straw!
There, now we finally caught you up to speed. Resume.
Oh my...
What was that, Ruby?
I do not know. Oh my god!
Look, guys, I caught a villain.
Hello again. Pura? Yes, it was me who caused all the mayhem. But why? John and I were talking about doing a summer prank, and this is what we came up with. Isn't it funny? No! I'm sorry.
guys, I'm sorry too. I'm sorry for accusing you guys of all this crazy stuff. That was uncool of me.
Yeah. Well, I guess since everybody's made up, we could have sleepover time!
Here, monkey boy. Oh no!
Kira, come
Kira!
I want to join.
Just give it a second. I'm sorry. I'm dying. Okay, we should have it like. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. We're sorry.
Oh, no.
And then done.
Rip.